Today's horoscope, Gemini October 5th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You can be sensitive to feeling confined or limited early today, and might seek ways to escape the routine. However, the day quickly shapes up to be strong for stability. Today's Venus-Saturn trine reminds you of the great value and comfort of tried and true methods. People see you and appreciate you for your reliable, responsible, and punctual side today. Fortunately, you also have a sharper sense of things and people of value. You can be quite pleased with your work and the little things you've accomplished. They're adding up. A patient and conservative approach wins you the most points today. Work matters tend to thrive, and you can be especially interested in tackling ambitious projects or working toward health goals. Venus, our planet of connection, makes a sweet alignment today. This means that you will fare exceptionally well in the romance department. As our goddess of love and beauty outreaches her hand to Saturn, the planet of longevity, you could be ready to make a long-term or forever commitment to someone that you care for. Be sensible and practical but also affectionate and open. Anything you agree to today could lead to the growth of a soulmate union. Singles should set up a meeting with someone who is looking for a relationship and has a sturdy head on their shoulders. What do you want to work on? Commit to a daily work schedule that will help you achieve your career goals and dreams when Venus in Scorpio trines Saturn retrograde in Pisces. As of right now, Saturn retrograde is helping you reconstruct your career path. You could use this time to adjust what you want to do or how you handle your responsibilities. Every change will give you food for thought about the habits, schedule, and routine you should commit to. Figure out what you need to focus on to get your desired career path moving and grooving. You often make statements that are more profound than you are aware of, leading people to expect more from you than you realize. If you feel a little out of touch with yourself, take some time for self-care. Make yourself the healthiest or most comforting dinner you can with what you have on hand. Draw a hot bath and get to bed early with your favorite reading material. This will help you to know where you stand and to re-establish the bond with yourself, thus making you more self-aware. If the last few days have destabilized you a little, today should be the day that you find an equilibrium again. The challenge will consist in make your relationships with family and friends better, to smooth things out and look for common ground. Don't step up the rhythm too much though, and above all don't be impatient. You will have to closely collaborate with others and be diplomatic. Some advice: be more receptive than active in your relationships, and go with the flow. As you anticipate remarkable and invigorating developments in your income, work, and career sectors, the moon remains in a playful and creative area of your chart following yesterday's eclipsing new moon. This lunar position helps maintain focus on the lighter side of life, supported by its positive alignment with Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar. Additionally, the influence of both the Sun and Moon provides an opportunity to establish boundaries that prevent life from becoming solely work-focused while ensuring a healthy balance between work and play. The Moon is not only still in your romantic sector after yesterday's eclipsing new moon, but today's romantically charged lunar vibes get an additional boost thanks to a friendly aspect to Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion. Jupiter expands anything he comes into contact with, and today it is not just their romantically charged lunar vibes but the element of fate that they have triggered. Daily Planetary Overview. A deeply introspective energy begins to settle in as the moon transitions into Scorpio, a sign where it feels both intensely powerful and emotionally charged. The Scorpio moon brings with it a heightened sensitivity, a time when feelings are not just felt, but felt deeply, all at once. It may be challenging to let go of a strong emotion or a gut instinct that pulls you in a particular direction. Have you ever noticed how, when emotions run high, they seem to anchor you in place, making it difficult to walk away? During this transformative lunation, the call to retreat and reflect will likely feel irresistible. So, if you're feeling that urge to pause, to dive inward, listen to it. Take this moment to decompress, recharge, and process what's bubbling up beneath the surface. Today, as the energy intensifies, I encourage you to take a deep breath and remind yourself, no one is deliberately trying to push your buttons. Often, when life feels overwhelming, it's not the external factors that truly get under our skin, it's the stress we're carrying inside. Have you ever noticed how a small frustration can feel 10 times bigger when you're already stretched thin? That's why today, it's so important to gift yourself some quiet downtime, even if it's just for a few minutes. Whether it's a short walk in the fresh air, practicing deep breathing, or simply stepping away from the hustle for a bit, these small acts of self-care will help you move through this emotionally charged phase with more ease. Sometimes, a little space is all we need to see things from a calmer, clearer perspective. Now, let's shift the focus to your energy, because today, you're feeling more than capable, you're feeling driven. There's this powerful urge bubbling up within you to set meaningful things into motion. Whether it's starting a new project, diving into a passion, or making headway on a goal, your motivation is in high gear. But here's a little reminder, as you ride this wave of enthusiasm, be mindful of how much you're asking from others in the process. Have you ever been so wrapped up in your excitement that you didn't notice the impact your requests were having on those around you? It happens to all of us, especially when we're super passionate about something. Today's cosmic vibe offers a gentle nudge to find balance between pursuing your ambitions and considering the needs of those who are walking alongside you. By being more aware of how others are feeling and respecting their boundaries, you'll create an atmosphere of mutual support. And here's the key: the more you make others feel included, valued, and respected, the more they'll be willing to jump on board with your vision. Think about it, have you ever been more motivated to help someone when you felt seen and appreciated? By fostering that same energy, you'll not only strengthen your relationships but also help bring your plans to life in a much more harmonious way. Of course, with all this communicative and driven energy, you might find that things aren't progressing quite as quickly as you'd hoped. Maybe there are a few roadblocks, or it feels like you're not moving as fast toward your goals as you'd like. But don't be discouraged. We all have those days when it feels like the universe is hitting the pause button, but that doesn't mean you're off track. Sometimes, these slowdowns are actually opportunities and disquisia euro moments that invite us to recalibrate, rethink, and refine our approach. Have you ever set your sights on a goal, only to realize halfway there that you needed to adjust your course slightly? That's exactly what today's energy is asking you to do. Take a step back and reassess where you're headed. Instead of pushing forward recklessly or forcing things to happen, use this time to make sure your path is aligned with your long-term vision. Trust that slowing down doesn't mean falling behind. It's a way to ensure you're moving forward with intention, not just momentum. After all, true progress comes from steady, thoughtful steps, not rushed leaps. So, as you navigate today's energy, remember to breathe through the intense emotions, embrace the clarity when it comes, and approach your goals with balance and patience. And don't forget to share your thoughts with me. How are you feeling today? Are you noticing any strong emotions rising to the surface? What moments of clarity have come your way recently? Let's keep the conversation going and support each other as we navigate these powerful cosmic shifts.